Hi everyone, we are Slow Mesa, Georgia. I'm Susie, this is Alex, and today we are going to be trimming back the muscadines and the
Scuppernongs.
Scuppernongs.
So we're down here at the farm, and this is not a how-to video, but more of how we do it. My grandfather put this trellis in for the muscadines and scuppernongs in the late 60s, and it's different than most people do it, and we'll kind of walk around and show some of that. So here we go. Usually what you see with muscadines and scuppernongs is more of a T trellis, where it comes up on one spot and then goes either way, so it's a T. And they're just two vines, main vines, go either way, and you have the offshoots off that produce all the fruit. Ours is just a mass of everything grows, and it's been this way since, like I said, the late 60s. So that's been since he put it in, what, 40, 50 years, and it produced a lot every year. Last year it didn't. We don't know what we did wrong. Could have been the drought, could have been how we fertilized it, could have been just a bad year for it. But this is the before view. Susie's over there getting started trimming it already. Every winter, these are good to do in the winter to trim it back, because it produces by the fall or late summer. And all of this is just matted down. It's too overgrown. I think we didn't prune it enough last year. So I think this year, we'll see how tired we get and how much time we have. We're going to trim it up more on one side than the other, see if one side produces better than the other. Maybe do a little test in the same year, because we do test year to year. The conditions could have been different. So if we do half of it, maybe it'll show us something and we'll learn. But it is a big mash of overgrowth right now, which it is every year, but we can fix that. And we'll show you an after picture too. Okay, so check this out. This is what we're dealing with here. So this one, I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna walk underneath in a second, but it goes all the way from that corner down here. It starts, I think it's that one, and it comes up, and there are no sprouts or anything on it the whole way. So I'm gonna come under here, this one. If I follow it the whole way, there's nothing over, there's a bird's nest. The whole thing has no growth on it. It's still alive. The vine is still alive. Now I'm on my knees. It's getting really short here. That's where I am right now. On my knees walking under this. There we are. Stay focused. So this, like I was saying, has nothing on it the whole way. And I hate getting these big ones out of there. They seem like they would be healthy for it, but I'm running my finger over it, my hands over it the entire way like that, and there are no what are they called, cordons, nodes, anything on it the whole way coming out. So I feel comfortable, and I'm doing it this way to make sure I follow the correct one the whole way. And when I get to the end, that one's overlapping on it. So all this is doing is in the way for the others. So what I'm going to do is cut it maybe in here. Hopefully, sorry, I'm out of breath. Hopefully if I cut it there, it can start sprouting again and spread around. So that's my plan. Okay, so the sun's starting to go down, and we've gotten a decent amount done. This is our most of our debris pile over here. And let me flip the camera around. Maybe. There we go. So there's a better view of the debris pile. And a lot of this, we've got some of the twig stuff. And with muscadines, or most grapes, I assume, but I know muscadines and scuppernongs, it's previous year's growth that gets the flower and the fruit. So we got a ton that we took off. We thinned this more than I've thinned it in a long time, where it's all the way, you can see through a lot of it, taking out a bunch. A lot of that was just dead stuff, some wasn't, but over here we've left a whole bunch, and we might do some more in the morning. I'd like to. And actually, I can see better looking through the camera than I could just with my bare eyes. But all of this, a lot of this stuff we've trimmed, we just haven't gotten it out of here yet. Well, not that, but there is a lot of growth in here we still need to get. All of this thicket, if we leave it in there year after year, it just prevents the vines from fruiting. So we'll get some more out, but we did get a decent amount cut, especially this side. So I was saying we're gonna do one side more than the other. This one, maybe even too much, but I don't think so. Some of the vines we were able to pull over from other areas and train it. So like this one was way on the other side over here. And we pull it all the way around, it circles back and comes back up to here. So I think that'll be good. And see if I can get some more over here. Got everything off the edges for the most part. Let's see if I can get under here. Yeah, oh, that's a much better view of what we did before. You couldn't see through there nearly as much. And so the left side here, everything over here is thin more. This side is still a lot thicker. So maybe now that I'm looking at it from this view, we might leave it a little bit more tomorrow than I planned. And there's spots in here that could still be trimmed out. But it's overall, let's say we got a pretty good first day of work under here. A couple of birds' nests, we try to leave them in there. Good opening there, but then down here, some really thick spots. And it's kind of good having the white background. But up in here, that's where it's still pretty thick. So I'm gonna leave that. And we'll see if it comes out better. We don't want to take the risk of doing any damage. We shouldn't, being that it's winter and this is dormant right now. Shouldn't be any pests getting in there. But there's a lot more we could get. Tried to go through. I left this one a little bit long, but you're supposed to go 2 or 3 out. That one, I think we left 7. So we'll see. And some I did just 2. A lot of them I did about 3. And then some I didn't even know where they were going. So I left them. So yeah, on this side I definitely want to do some more tomorrow. So that is it for tonight though. We are tired and hungry. And I don't think I can hold the camera up anymore. So that's it for now. Okay, y'all, it is the next day. You can see how beautiful the sky is above. It's not a cloud in the sky today. It's a little bit warmer, or at least in the sun it is. And we got out this morning, trimmed some more, pruned a little bit more, just some of the spots we kind of missed before. And think we did a good job, but what we might have to do is bring in somebody like Shane. If y'all ever watch Kinfolk Farm in Georgia, check out his YouTube channel. He's got a lot of scuppernongs over there, so we might need him to come over. He's about 45 minutes from here, maybe 30 minutes, and he can give us some ideas of maybe what we should do differently. He's been doing it personally himself for a while. So hopefully we didn't do too much damage and everything comes back better, but we'll be able to see by spring or even definitely by summer if one side is better than the other, and we'll know what to do next year. So that'll be our plan, and if we can get Shane over here, check out Kinfolk Farm in Georgia on YouTube, and we'll see y'all on the next video. Thanks, bye.
Bye.